more wires this morning for the lights. I'm trying to match colors. I must confess, I know nothing about air-cooled VWs. Very little about wiring and a little bit about mechanics. Welcome to the back of my dashboard. So I've replaced a lot of the wires, run some new ground leads. I just want to start tidying up these different bits. So the power coming from the fuse box. I just want to tie these together. Side lights going in, great. The grey for the side light switch coming across to the fuse board that I removed. It's connected up to a little black wire here, which goes through the bulkhead to the front of the car, which I presume is the feed for the side lights on the front. Have to change that to grey at some point, and then it just connects in the back.
The lead that Mike Conway in the 7 has over especially Boemi in the 8 is 56 seconds, and then it's a further 47 seconds back to Bruno Senna. So, Bart's quite right, those slows over costing around 30 seconds. You know, wired as he goes through the Arnage left-hander, prototype traffic coming up behind as they head towards the Porsche curves. Early running here. Is that in behind them there? And the next car, Molina 14, the GTE Pro cars, which are 91, the red and white car, and drops in. Meantime then, it's dead Ollie.
Tom, thank you so much for taking some time to zoom down the track a little bit, huh?
It's in Europe. It's 86, I think. Through the car and activate the fuse meter, so you get much cheaper down first than you do a flag for track limits, Johnny Motor. That's looking at you. Yeah, well, I think it's interesting. It's interesting that once the car's going to go exactly the same as F1, there's kind of weirdness about, everybody miles.
I've replaced all of the earth leads like this. Nice new bolt, a copper washer and a nut for the underside. There you go, a nice new earthing point which runs up to that earthing post up there.
At the Porsche Curves campsite. If you've enjoyed this is Maria Lopez on the radio. Well, yeah, we're getting right at that, okay, that's good. Excellent. This is a game for another stint. A quick slurp of fluids from the paint bottle and back into the race he goes. Or what he was told a short while ago as we're doing 2 stints.
Race the Le Mans 24 hours on RS1 and Sirius XM channel
some conduit to protect the loom. I'm going to run this from the back to the front.
He's only now approaching Indianapolis. And again, these hour-long stints don't cross the risk of a late safety car, I suppose. Off the gravel bed. No, there isn't an access road. Destroyed, practice was rebuilt, what a fantastic performance that is. Chateau, yeah, traditional, maybe something amiss with the car, but definitely that was after. For that team, but that has damage. He's doing the chasing.
That is the new wiring loom. It's time to tackle the headlights. It's difficult to tell what the hell's going on over here. It just seems to be a jumble of wires. I don't understand this. A join, 2 inches later another join, and another join down there underneath the front of the car. Join, a join, a join, all within the space of 6 inches. Why not just run one piece of wire? More random wire connections. We've got side light connection, what's that, 2 inches, and then another connection over there. Just random cobbled together. It's a wonder any of the lights work. The left indicator light is this one, and it runs through to the bulkhead, it seems, but it's not receiving power. I've repaired the left front indicator by running a new cable through the bulkhead to replace the 58-year-old cable, which is clearly broken somewhere along its length. And running a new cable solved the problem. I'm busy repairing the earth point on either side. New earth leads, nice and tidy copper end, and that should solve some of the earth ground issues up front here, with lights flickering and not staying bold. Going to slowly replace all of the wires on the front end just as I did with the dash. The next step is to sort out this shambles of wiring for the side light, the headlight, low beam and high beam. This is what the current earth connector looks like. The shock mount tower there. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Release agent. Nice and watertight. To wire up the side lights. Get rid of all the multiple connections. So that'll be red. Right. Next problem. Next challenge is sorting out the high and low beam. So we've got blue coming from the fuse box and black coming from the fuse box, but the black is being connected to blue and the blue is connected to red, which becomes black. So this should be black the whole way through and blue the whole way through. So I'm going to fix it here and then swap the connections at the fuse box. Side lights, low beam, high beam. So black on black. This is going to be a tight squeeze, hopefully. Right, all color coded. Let's see if it works. If it works, we'll come back and do some waterproofing. The wiring has been cleaned up. This new earth point and this wiring and all the wiring between the headlights and the side lights has made a massive difference. Now the lights are equal. Side lights work, but brights are high beams a bit rough. And it's not just the headlights that are working, the dash lights are working too. Let's check the warning lights now. We've got the red light and the green light and an indicator light. That buzzing that you can hear is the fuel pump. Well, that's both headlights working, both side lights working, both indicators working, front and rear. I'd call that happy days.